Hello and welcome to BNC Sports. I'm James Hill. College basketball, the 21 NCAA tournament is proving to be one of the greatest bracket busters of all time. Let me take you out to Indiana for
Coach James Hill with BNC Sports. When you look at the overall picture, it's a beautiful thing in terms of the direction you're taking this program in. Can you speak to that when we look at HBCU basketball and NCAA men's basketball, period, overall?
I mean, we didn't have the best showing tonight, obviously, clearly. But, with us having a quality non-conference wins, we showed we could compete with anybody, mid-major in the country. With us having winning a championship and having 17 wins in this pandemic, just showed the DNA of our program. And like I told the guys, there's a lot of people who play basketball who are really good basketball players that never made an NCAA tournament, ever. There's a lot of good coaches out there, assistant and head coaches that have never coached in the NCAA tournament, let alone get a win, in a tournament game, whether it's first four, final four, middle four. You got a NCAA tournament win, and my coaches and my players should be proud of that because, like I said, there's millions of people who coach the game of basketball and millions of people who play the game of basketball, and we're one of the fortunate few to get, NCAA tournament win.
All right, thank you, Coach. HBCU football, spring 21 in the SWAC. Ezra Gray rushing for 195 yards and 3 touchdowns. Gray actually seals the deal using a 50-yard touchdown run. Alabama State 35, Jackson State 28 your final. Here's what the Hornets told me after outlasting Jackson State.
How special was today's game in particular?
Well, it's always special because, you're going against a Jackson team where even, some of our fans, they love Deion too. So they was rooting for him more than their own team. So which is kind of crazy for me. But, we just keep working. Who's with us is with us, And I had guys come over and say, oh, well, once Deion see our stadium, he going to wish he was here. And then still ask me for tickets. So hell, maybe that'll help them keep me here a little longer.
Coach Donald Hill Ely. All right, MLB spring training games. Detroit Tigers 5, Philadelphia Phillies 3. Atlanta Braves are 10 runs better than Tampa Bay Rays. 11-1 your final. New York Yankees 8, Toronto Blue Jays 3. National League West Coast West Side rivalry. San Francisco Giants 10, Los Angeles Dodgers 4. Finally, it's time for our BNC King of the Hill. Avery Johnson went from being an HBCU student athlete to becoming an NBA world champion. AJ is the 2-time SWAC Player of the Year, 1987 and 1988 out of Southern University. Johnson is also the 2-time NCAA assist leader in 87 and 88. Johnson helped the San Antonio Spurs win the NBA championship in 1999. Avery Johnson is our King of the Hill. Avery DeWitt Johnson was born March 25th, 1965 in New Orleans, Louisiana. Johnson averaged 13 points and 3 assists per contest, leading the NCAA in assists. Actually, that's right, as an all-conference player in the SWAC. His Southern coach was the late, great Ben Jobe. After retiring from the NBA, Avery began his coaching career in 2006. He earned the NBA Coach of the Year honors. He was also named the 2006 NBA All-Star Coach of the Western Conference All-Stars. His coaching resume includes the Dallas Mavericks, the New Jersey and Brooklyn Nets, and also the University of Alabama. Avery Johnson, AJ, is our BNC King of the Hill.
And James, what does it say about the type of people, the product that HBCUs put out?
Very phenomenal human beings. We've always been told by our grandparents, if you want something, you may have to work 10 or 15 times harder. At least 10 times harder. So a lot of your students coming out of HBCUs know that they have to pull themselves up by their bootstraps, so to speak, and nobody can outwork them. They'll come in early, they'll leave late, they really, really grind. And so Avery is the epitome of someone that had to go that route. A special gentleman, a very humble faith-oriented gentleman, and he's a great announcer, a great coach, and he was a really good point guard, too.
And literally what we call making it to the top of his game.
Yeah, he was better than good.
All right, James, we're going to take a quick break. We'll see you in a couple minutes.
You got it.